Masters showed golf can get along on the way to the Ryder Cup. In a world where competition often takes center stage, one event stands out as a symbol of unity and camaraderie. Welcome to our journey through the captivating world of golf, where rivalries are set aside and friendships are forged on the way to the Ryder Cup. In a heartwarming display of sportsmanship and camaraderie, the journey to the Ryder Cup showcased how golf can bring people together. The Masters, one of the most prestigious golf tournaments, served as a platform for players from different nations to set aside their individual pursuits and unite in a shared goal. Amidst the fairways and greens of Augusta National, golfers showcased their exceptional skills and battled for the coveted green jacket. However, beyond the competitive spirit, they also displayed respect, friendship, and a deep appreciation for the sport. Players from various backgrounds and nationalities formed bonds and forged alliances, setting aside any rivalries that might exist in other competitions. They showcased that the Ryder Cup is not just a battle between teams, but an opportunity to celebrate the global spirit of golf. As they made their way to the Ryder Cup, players shared practice rounds, exchanged tips, and built relationships that transcended national boundaries. They embraced the shared values of honor, integrity, and respect that are at the core of golf. The journey showcased that golf is not just about individual achievements, but also about the collective pursuit of excellence. It demonstrated that even in a highly competitive environment, athletes can come together, support one another, and promote the true spirit of the game. The Ryder Cup, a biennial event that pits the best golfers from Europe against those from the United States, became a stage for this unity. The tournament embodied the essence of sportsmanship, with players showcasing fierce competition while still respecting their opponents. Golf proved once again that it can serve as a vehicle for fostering friendships, bridging gaps, and uniting people from all walks of life. The journey to the Ryder Cup highlighted that beyond the individual pursuit of greatness, there is also room for cooperation, camaraderie, and a collective love for the game. As the golfing world gathered to witness the Ryder Cup, they were reminded that despite the intense rivalries on the course, golf can ultimately bring people together in a celebration of skill, sportsmanship, and the bonds that transcend borders. The significance of the Masters as the most meaningful major of the year cannot be overstated unless Brooks Koepka continues his dominant run by winning the U.S. Open and British Open. Jon Rahm's victory in a green jacket was remarkable, showcasing his immense talent. What made the Masters even more special was the display of civility and camaraderie among golfers, despite the off-course controversies that often dominate headlines and social media. The tournament brought together both LIV Golf defectors and PGA Tour loyalists, all united in their pursuit of the coveted green jacket. This spirit of unity carried over to the PGA Championship as well, raising the question of why the Ryder Cup should be any different. The Ryder Cup team selection took an interesting turn when Koepka, a LIV player, secured his fifth major title at Oak Hill, establishing himself as the most dominant player in majors since Tiger Woods. This achievement propelled him to the second spot in the Ryder Cup standings. Although Koepka's chances of earning one of the 6 qualifying spots are high, given his significant lead over Jordan Spieth in the rankings, the decision ultimately rests with captain Zach Johnson, who has 6 captains picked. The Masters demonstrated that golf can foster unity on the path to the Ryder Cup. The objective for the U.S. team is to win on European soil after 30 years. Comparing Koepka to potential first-timers like Sam Burns, Wyndham Clark, or Kurt Kitayama, it becomes clear that selecting Koepka should be a no-brainer. While speculation about the Ryder Cup team can be challenging, Johnson emphasized that it is too early to form any opinions. Many points are yet to be earned, with elevated events and suspended LIV players still in the picture. The PGA Tour offers several high-stakes tournaments with substantial prize money and Ryder Cup points, whereas Koepka's limited participation restricts him to the U.S. Open and British Open, albeit with double points. Koepka's eligibility for the Ryder Cup team is contingent upon being a PGA of America member, a criterion that all LIV players meet. To secure a spot, they would likely need to win a major or even 2 and achieve high finishes in other events. With his runner-up finish at the Masters and subsequent PGA Championship victory, Koepka still has 2 majors left to solidify his chances. In contrast, Phil Mickelson, who was also a runner-up at the Masters, had a less impressive performance at the PGA Championship. His involvement in promoting the Saudi-funded league and his tendency to criticize golf leadership have attracted attention. However, when discussing Koepka's Ryder Cup prospects, Brad Faxon noted that Koepka remains the same determined individual he has always been, focused solely on winning majors. Koepka's triumph at the PGA Championship garnered little mention of his Ryder Cup potential. It is safe to assume that his response would have been consistent with his previous statements. Winning major championships automatically puts a player in contention for the Ryder Cup team, and Koepka is eager to be part of the team heading to Rome. Before the Ryder Cup, Koepka has upcoming tournaments at Trump National outside Washington for another live event, while the PGA Tour heads to Colonial. The top players will reconvene at Los Angeles Country Club next month for the U.S. Open, a major renowned for determining the world's best player. Majors, including the Masters, are not about establishing supremacy for any particular tour. Instead, they bring together the best golfers from various circuits to compete for the sport's most prestigious titles. The Ryder Cup operates under the same principle. With the top 12 players from Europe facing off against the top 12 from the United States, it's difficult to imagine Koepka not being an integral part of the team. Brooks Koepka delivers another major performance to win PGA. Brooks Koepka's confidence took a hit as injuries started to accumulate and he began questioning his place among golf's elite. However, his performance at the PGA Championship showcased his resilience and reaffirmed his status among the best in the game. Koepka's fifth major victory at the PGA Championship held special significance for him. After experiencing various injuries that forced him to miss important tournaments like the Masters and the President's Cup, doubts crept in about his future and whether he belonged at the top level. Adding to the uncertainty was his decision to join Live Golf, a Saudi-funded venture which drew criticism and skepticism. But at Oak Hill, Koepka proved all the doubters wrong. He appeared in top form, displaying his dominance against a field of the world's best golfers on a challenging course. With 3 early birdies and a gritty battle against Victor Hovland, Koepka never relinquished his lead and finished with a 3-under 67 for a 2-shot victory. As Koepka held up his index finger alongside the Wanamaker Trophy, symbolizing his 5th major title, it was clear that this victory held a special meaning for him. Despite the recent doubts and setbacks, he showcased his unwavering determination and emerged triumphant. Koepka's 5 major victories, 3 PGA Championships and 2 U.S. Opens, place him among an elite group of players who have won 5 or more majors. Only Jack Nicklaus with 5 and Walter Hagen with 5 have won the PGA Championship more times, and Tiger Woods has won 4. Winning his first major in what felt like 4 years, Koepka's triumph at the PGA Championship marked a significant milestone in his career. It's worth noting that Koepka's journey to this victory included a period of injury and self-doubt. In a Netflix series called Full Swing, which aired earlier this year, Koepka openly expressed how his confidence had waned, leading him to question whether he could compete consistently against his peers on the PGA Tour. His decision to join Live Golf, a move that raised eyebrows within the golf community, might have been influenced by these doubts. However, Koepka's triumph at the PGA Championship serves as a testament to his resilience and unwavering belief in his abilities. Despite the challenges he faced, he proved that he can indeed compete at the highest level and emerge victorious. Value your feedback on today's video. Kindly share your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. If you found the video enjoyable, we would be grateful if you could give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. By clicking the bell icon, you can stay updated with our latest video releases. Thank you for your support, and we eagerly anticipate connecting with you in our upcoming videos.